What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Quickslinger, otherwise known as Slingshot. The reason he is named Quickslinger is due to some trademark issues. Not going to get into it. Let's just say things got a little hairy for Hasbro with this name. So let's open him up and take a look. Something worth pointing out with this figure is his bio, and it actually is kind of a hint of his original name, especially the last sentence. Once an enemy is in his sights, there's a good shot they'll end up in a sling. Nice, Hasbro. Nice. Out of the packaging, Quickslinger looks pretty good and very similar to his G1 counterpart. The overall plane is modeled in white, blue, red, and a little bit of orange, and some black highlights. It's not a bad plane mode at all. In fact, it looks exactly like his mold brother, who I have forgotten to put out his landing gear. As you can see, they are the exact same mold. One's just primarily red, while the other one is primarily white. He does come with a few accessories. His combiner port, which is exactly the same as this guy, and his gun. Quickslinger's transformation is the same as all other Aerialbots. In fact, it's kind of boring in all honesty, but I do appreciate the simplicity. Folding out the legs from the back of the vehicle mode is by far is pretty easy. The only real difficult part is getting the connector port that holds the legs together lined up correctly. The pins that the parts fold upon are a bit on the loose side, and I think that just has to do with the fact that the mold is starting to show its age, or I should say the casting maybe. But the transformation, short, simple, but the robot mode you end up with is really nice. Quickslinger's robot mode is by far my favorite of all the limb Aerialbots, and it just has to do with the way the colors work. The red, the silver, the gold, and then the orange and blue face all work phenomenally well. And it's just a nice looking figure. I don't know why Hasbro bothered to replace this guy with Alpha Bravo. I'm not saying Alpha Bravo's bad or anything, but Quickslinger is just so much better. He's so good looking. I think the only thing that would improve him would be a little bit of panel lining. That's it. I have no other complaints whatsoever. It's very possible the reason I like this guy so much is because of my 80s nostalgia. That glasses and head sculpt just really remind me of Iceman from Top Gun. I don't know why. It shouldn't, but it does. Poseability is the exact same of all of the Aerialbots. Head is on a ball joint in the shoulders, swivels at the elbow with hinges, ball joint at the hips, swivel just underneath that, and then a hinge at the knee. No foot articulation. Still, works really well. He even looks good standing next to Alpha Bravo, and Alpha Bravo looks good on his own. But the two of them together look awesome. Based on what Takara has shown of Unite War's Superion, Quickslinger is supposed to be Superion's left arm, so that's how we're going to combine him up. His transformation into an arm is the same as all of the other Aerialbots into arms. First, we turn the head around and flip the head down to expose the combiner port. Take the arms and fold them up over the shoulders. Turn the elbows such that the arm can fold down and the hand will peg onto these outer pegs on the outside of the jet mode. And that actually makes it really easy to form the arm. Combine the legs up, turn the legs so that the elbow is facing to the side of the figure, and then attach the combiner port and flip out the hand. And oddly enough, the hand is the hardest part of this transformation because it requires a little bit more force than I'm used to in order to get it to flip out. So we'll just go ahead and put that on Superion. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to the true Superion. No weird Alpha Bravo here. We have the true original G1 Aerialbots. And it works. It works really well, and I'm really happy with Superion. In fact, he's probably my favorite combiner of the three that I have right now, which are Defensor, Menasor, and Superion. We are going to be getting a Bruticus. I don't know if we're going to be getting anyone else. I would love to see some more Autobot combiners, but, well, time will tell on that. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video review of Transformers Deluxe Class Combiner Wars Quickslinger. I'm Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and please be sure to check out my next video review.
And the day was won thanks to Superion. But lo, poor Alpha Bravo, left alone to his own devices, sad, cried. No one heard his tears.